Deploying AI solutions is where the magic of AI truly comes to life. It's the stage where all the hard work in development transitions into real-world value. Imagine it like launching a ship. The building is done, but the real journey begins when it sets sail into operational waters.
I see, so it's not just about getting the AI ready, but ensuring it actually works within the existing systems and processes. It sounds like a delicate balancing act between strategy and execution.
Exactly. Deployment is where strategy meets operations. It's about integrating AI into the fabric of the business, aligning it with governance and compliance, and ensuring everyone involved is ready. Think of it as preparing an orchestra. Every instrument and musician must be in harmony to create a symphony.
And I guess the real challenge is not just launching, but keeping the performance consistent over time. Like making sure the ship stays on course despite the changing tides.
Precisely. Continuous monitoring and adjustments are necessary to maintain the AI's effectiveness, much like a captain constantly checking the ship's compass. It's a leadership responsibility to ensure that AI remains a valuable asset rather than a one-time achievement.
That makes me wonder, how do organizations ensure their infrastructure can support these AI solutions effectively? It sounds like a crucial piece of the puzzle.
You're on to something important. As we move forward, we'll explore how IT infrastructure plays a pivotal role in successful deployment. It's about identifying what needs upgrading to support AI's demands, ensuring the ship is not just seaworthy, but robust enough for the long haul. Which raises an important question about readiness and sustainability. The deploy phase is a pivotal moment in an organization's AI journey where strategy turns into tangible action. It's like preparing a new ship for its maiden voyage. You need to ensure every part is in place and functioning smoothly to prevent any hiccups once it sets sail.
Exactly, Sarah. And just like a ship needs a solid hull and a reliable crew, AI deployment requires a robust IT infrastructure and clear administration procedures. Without these, the whole operation could face unexpected storms that undermine its success.
That's why having a comprehensive monitoring plan is crucial. It's the equivalent of having a vigilant lookout who ensures everything is running as expected, ready to raise the alarm at the first sign of trouble. This vigilance ensures that the AI solutions deliver on their promise continuously.
But what happens if the infrastructure can't support the demands of these AI solutions? I mean, if the ship's hull isn't strong enough, it won't matter how skilled the crew is, right?
Precisely, Rana. This leads us to the heart of the matter: IT infrastructure recommendations. It's about ensuring that the foundation is solid, identifying what hardware and software are necessary, and planning the network infrastructure to handle the load AI applications bring.
And of course, we can't forget about security. Just like a ship's cargo needs protection, AI systems need robust security measures to safeguard data and ensure compliance.
Indeed. This infrastructure readiness is what enables organizations to scale their AI capabilities confidently. It's the groundwork that supports the ship's journey toward new horizons.
So the natural next step becomes understanding exactly what this infrastructure needs to look like to support our AI ambitions. What specific components should we focus on to ensure our systems are ready for the demands ahead?
Imagine setting up a new AI project as if you're building a robust foundation for a skyscraper. Just like a strong base is crucial for stability, having the right IT infrastructure is essential for AI to thrive. It's about ensuring the hardware and software are ready to support heavy workloads like powerful servers and secure data storage. Think of it as having the right tools in your toolbox before starting a construction project.
That's a great analogy, Sarah. And just like in construction, if the network infrastructure isn't planned for future growth, you might end up with a building that can't handle more floors. It's not just about today, but anticipating tomorrow's needs, ensuring that the network can scale without causing disruptions.
Exactly. And security is like the guardrails that protect this entire structure. Without strong security measures, the whole operation is at risk of being compromised. The IT resource list, network architecture plan, and security guidelines are like blueprints, ensuring everything is in place and secure. But once the infrastructure is set, it raises an interesting question.
Yes, once the foundation is solid, how do we ensure everything continues to function as intended? It seems like the next logical step would be to keep a close eye on how well the system performs over time.
And that's precisely where monitoring comes in. Monitoring is like the ongoing inspection of our skyscraper, ensuring that everything is operating smoothly and efficiently. It's about defining key metrics and tracking performance to ensure our AI systems deliver the intended outcomes.
So, as we move forward, the focus shifts from building the infrastructure to maintaining and optimizing it. This leads us to the next challenge. How do we create a monitoring plan that not only tracks performance, but also aligns with strategic business goals?
Absolutely. And this brings us to the starting point of understanding how monitoring metrics and tools can provide the insights needed for continuous improvement and decision making. Let's explore how these elements come together to support AI initiatives effectively. Imagine steering a ship through uncharted waters. You need a compass, a map, and vigilant eyes on the horizon. That's what an effective monitoring plan does for AI initiatives. It sets the course with clear metrics and KPIs acting as our compass and map, while monitoring tools keep watch for any changes or challenges in real time.
Right? And without these tools, it's like sailing blindfolded. Organizations risk running aground before they even realize there's a problem. By defining these metrics and tools up front, they can ensure that their AI investments are consistently delivering value and can course correct as needed.
Exactly. It's about creating a structured framework that not only tracks performance but also supports decision making, ensuring that every action taken is informed and deliberate. But this plan is just one part of the bigger picture.
So, once we have this monitoring framework in place, what's next on our journey? It seems like understanding who manages these systems and how they are governed would be crucial.
That's a keen observation, Rana. The next step is to delve into the administration procedures, which define roles, responsibilities, and access controls. This ensures everyone knows their part in the broader AI governance framework, much like assigning roles on a ship to maintain order and security.
And I suppose these procedures help in maintaining the integrity and consistency of AI operations, just as much as monitoring helps in measuring their success.
Precisely. Which raises an important question. How do we establish these roles and controls to safeguard our AI initiatives? Let's explore that next. In our journey through AI administration, we've learned how vital it is to have well-defined roles and responsibilities. Imagine running a complex orchestra where each musician knows their part perfectly. That's what a roles and responsibilities chart does for an organization. It ensures everyone knows their place and their part in the AI symphony.
Exactly, Sarah. And just like a conductor needs to control who enters the stage, establishing access controls is about safeguarding our systems and data. It's the security measure that ensures only the right people have access to the sensitive parts of our AI operations.
And then there are the standard operating procedures, or SOPs. They're like the sheet music that keeps the performance consistent, even if one of the musicians can't make it. They ensure continuity and quality, so no matter who steps in, the show goes on without a hitch.
So when we combine these elements, clear roles, strict access controls, and robust SOPs, we create a comprehensive governance framework. It's like building a solid foundation that ensures our AI systems are secure, accountable, and consistent. But once we have this foundation, we need to ask ourselves, is our infrastructure ready to support this AI symphony?
Infrastructure. It's the stage where our AI systems perform. Just as an orchestra needs a well-equipped concert hall, our IT environment must be prepared for AI integration. This brings us to the next step in our journey, assessing and preparing our IT infrastructure for the demands of AI.
Which raises an important question. How do we ensure our infrastructure is up to the task? Let's explore what it takes to create an IT landscape ready for AI's transformative power.
As we explore the integration of AI into an organization's IT landscape, it's clear that understanding the current infrastructure is crucial. Much like assessing the foundation of a building before adding new floors, evaluating your IT environment helps identify strengths and limitations. This ensures that when AI is integrated, the system is robust enough to handle new demands.
Absolutely, Sarah. Without this groundwork, any AI deployment risks running into issues like performance hiccups or security vulnerabilities. It's like setting out on a journey without checking if your vehicle is roadworthy. So once these assessments are made, what comes next?
The next step involves making targeted upgrades and enhancements. Think of it as tuning up that vehicle, updating the engine, reinforcing the suspension, and ensuring all parts work in harmony. This ensures the infrastructure can support AI workloads now and in the future. It's about creating a reliable framework that can grow with the organization's needs.
And this isn't just about the hardware or software, right? There's also an emphasis on how these systems will integrate, ensuring that security and compliance are not compromised. It's a comprehensive plan that aligns with organizational goals and reduces risks. But once everything is in place, how do organizations ensure these systems continue to run smoothly?
That's a great question, Rana. Once AI is integrated, monitoring becomes essential. It's like maintaining that vehicle we talked about, keeping an eye on performance, addressing issues before they escalate, and ensuring everything runs efficiently. Monitoring not only sustains performance, but also protects the investment in AI by ensuring it continues to deliver value.
So it's not just about setting up the system, but also about continuously observing and fine-tuning it to adapt to changing conditions. This proactive approach ensures that AI solutions remain effective and aligned with business objectives. Which raises an important question about how organizations define and track the right performance metrics to maintain this oversight.
Monitoring an AI solution is much like keeping a watchful eye on a growing garden. You need to know which plants, or in this case metrics, are vital for healthy growth, and you must ensure your tools are well configured to nurture them in real time. This way, any potential issues can be anticipated and addressed before they become problematic.
Exactly, Sarah. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. When you have a solid plan in place, you can manage and mitigate issues effectively, ensuring that the AI solution remains aligned with the organization's goals. But I wonder, once we have this monitoring framework set up, what happens next in the life cycle of managing AI systems?
That's a great question, Rana. After establishing a robust monitoring system, the next step is to focus on the administration of the AI system itself. This involves defining clear roles and responsibilities to avoid overlaps and ensure efficient operation.
And I guess that also involves managing who can access different parts of the AI system, right? Ensuring security and integrity must be crucial.
Absolutely. Access controls are vital for protecting the system and maintaining data integrity. Additionally, having standard operating procedures, or SOPs, ensures that all tasks are carried out consistently, which supports the smooth onboarding of new team members and maintains stability during transitions.
So it seems like the natural next step is to establish a strong administrative framework. This will help us maintain the reliability and security of the AI system, which is crucial for its ongoing success and scalability. But how do we ensure that every team member understands their role in this framework?
So, we've been exploring the crucial elements of AI system administration, haven't we? It's fascinating how defining roles, setting access controls, and implementing SOPs form the backbone of a well-oiled AI operation. When everyone knows their part and access is carefully managed, it not only secures the system, but also ensures smooth operations.
Absolutely, Sarah. It seems like these practices create a safety net, ensuring that the AI system remains reliable and secure. And with SOPs, there's a kind of institutional memory that can guide new team members and maintain consistency, even when there are personnel changes. It's like having a playbook that everyone can follow, reducing chaos and maintaining stability.
Exactly. This framework prevents operational gaps and overlaps, which can be costly. But what intrigues me is how these foundational practices prepare an organization to face real-world challenges. For instance, as AI systems become more integrated into business operations, the next logical step is to consider the challenges that arise during deployment.
You're right. Deploying AI solutions isn't just about having the right system administration in place. It brings up questions about data quality, integration with existing systems, and scalability. I imagine that poor data quality or incompatibility with legacy systems can severely hinder AI performance.
That's precisely the point. Deployment challenges often revolve around ensuring that the data is clean and relevant, the systems can integrate smoothly, and that the AI can scale with growing demands. These are areas where careful planning and strategic deliverables can make all the difference.
So it seems that addressing these deployment challenges is essential to avoid project failures and ensure sustainable AI growth. Which brings us to our next topic. How do organizations navigate these hurdles effectively to deploy AI solutions successfully?
Deploying AI solutions is like preparing for a journey. Just as you wouldn't set off without checking your vehicle's condition, in AI, data quality is the fuel that powers the journey. Without it, the road ahead is fraught with inaccuracies and missteps. But even with the best fuel, if your vehicle isn't compatible with the road, in this case, the legacy systems, you face significant hurdles.
Right, and that's where integration challenges come into play. It's like trying to fit a modern engine into an old car. The pieces might not align, and without a careful plan, you could end up with more problems than solutions. And then there's the question of scalability, ensuring that your vehicle can handle more passengers as your journey progresses.
Exactly. Organizations need to think ahead, planning for growth and increased demand. It's not just about getting started, it's about ensuring the journey remains smooth as you travel further. These challenges, data quality, integration, and scalability, are the pillars that support successful AI deployment. Without addressing them, the risk of project failure looms large.
It's clear that these challenges need distinct strategies and deliverables, like a roadmap for a long journey. But speaking of integration, it seems like understanding how AI fits with legacy systems is a major piece of this puzzle. How do organizations ensure that AI and legacy systems can work together harmoniously?
That's an important question, and it leads us to the next part of our journey, exploring the complexities of integrating AI with legacy systems. It's a process that requires careful assessment and planning to avoid any bumps in the road. So let's delve into how organizations can bridge the gap between the old and the new, ensuring a seamless transition. Imagine a bustling city with an intricate web of roads, bridges, and tunnels. Now, picture a new high-speed rail system being introduced. Integrating AI with legacy systems is quite similar. These legacy systems are like the city's existing infrastructure, foundational yet complex, and bringing AI into the mix requires careful planning to ensure everything works smoothly together.
Absolutely, Sarah. It's not just about laying new tracks, it's about understanding the old ones too. Organizations need to assess their current systems to identify where things might not align. This helps in creating a roadmap that outlines how to connect the old with the new step by step.
And just like testing the new rail system before it becomes operational, implementing AI with legacy systems needs rigorous testing at every phase. This ensures that data flows without disruption and that the systems work harmoniously, safeguarding the organization's operations.
That makes a lot of sense. It's a delicate balance between maintaining what already works and introducing new capabilities. But this careful integration isn't just a technical challenge, it's a strategic decision that affects the whole organization.
Exactly. The value AI can deliver hinges on this integration being executed well. It's about more than just technology, it's about business continuity and performance. Now, once we've navigated the complexities of integration, the question becomes, how do we ensure that AI continues to deliver value over time?
Which raises an important question about the processes that need to be in place for successful AI deployment. How do organizations establish best practices and engage stakeholders to ensure their AI projects thrive?
And this brings us to the starting point of understanding the key recommendations for a successful AI deployment journey. Imagine you're steering a ship through an expansive ocean. Successful AI deployment is much like navigating these waters. To stay on course, you need a reliable map, a crew aligned with your goals, and a constant watch on the horizon. Establishing best practices for AI deployment acts as that map, guiding teams consistently across projects. But even the best map is useless without your crew, stakeholders who must be engaged and aligned throughout the journey. Their involvement ensures the ship sails smoothly, adapting to changing tides and winds.
And just like a ship needs regular maintenance checks to remain seaworthy, AI deployments require ongoing monitoring and reviews. These processes ensure that the solutions continue to perform as intended and remain aligned with organizational priorities. It's about keeping the ship in prime condition and ready for any storms that may arise. But Sarah, what happens if the horizon shifts unexpectedly or if unseen currents begin to steer us off course?
That's where the importance of a comprehensive monitoring ecosystem comes into play. Just as a vigilant lookout would spot distant threats or changes in weather, a robust monitoring framework helps organizations oversee AI systems throughout their lifecycle. It ensures that no aspect of performance is overlooked, maintaining reliability and accuracy. This brings us to the starting point of understanding how to establish such an ecosystem, ensuring that we can navigate these waters safely and Imagine you're running a bustling city, Rana, where every part needs to work seamlessly together. That's what a comprehensive monitoring ecosystem for AI solutions is like. It's about having a full view of your AI system's health, ensuring they're reliable and trustworthy. Without it, it's like trying to manage that city blindfolded, risking unnoticed issues that can grow and undermine everything you've built.
That makes sense, Sarah. It's like having the city's traffic lights synchronized to prevent chaos. So, by monitoring performance, correctness, compliance, and bias, we're essentially keeping the city's operations smooth and fair. But how do organizations ensure they're on top of all these aspects effectively?
Great question. It's about integrating the right tools and methodologies, much like having a central control room that oversees city operations. This approach allows for proactive management, catching issues early, and making necessary adjustments. But it's not just about the tools, it's about embedding these processes into the organization's daily operations, ensuring they aren't just afterthoughts.
I see. It's about making monitoring a part of the culture, not just a checklist. But what happens when an organization doesn't have this structured approach? How can they ensure consistency and accountability in their AI systems?
That's where the concept of structured performance monitoring comes into play. It's like setting up a dedicated task force in the city to focus on continuous improvement and oversight. This structured approach helps maintain consistency and provides actionable insights, which is crucial for sustaining AI performance over time.
So, it's about having a systematic way to track and improve AI performance, ensuring it aligns with business goals. Which naturally brings us to the next step, developing a structured approach to AI performance monitoring. How do organizations define and implement this structure effectively?
Exactly, Rana. As we delve into developing a structured approach, we'll explore how defining key performance metrics and choosing the right monitoring methods can transform AI management from a reactive process to a proactive one. It's about anticipating challenges before they arise, much like a city planner foreseeing and preventing traffic jams before they happen. Let's dive into how this structured approach can be implemented to keep AI systems not just running, but thriving. Imagine you've just launched a new AI system in your organization. It's a bit like setting a ship to sail. Without a structured approach to monitoring its performance, you risk it veering off course without realizing it. Structured performance monitoring is like having a reliable compass and map, ensuring your AI stays aligned with business goals and adapts to changing tides.
Exactly, Sarah. By defining key performance metrics, it's like setting clear checkpoints along the journey. These metrics, such as accuracy or processing speed, help us see if the AI is sailing smoothly or if adjustments are needed. But how do we choose the right tools for monitoring these metrics?
Great question. Selecting the appropriate methods and tools is like choosing the right equipment for navigation. Whether it's automated alerts or manual audits, the choice depends on the complexity and importance of the AI's role. And of course, continuous improvement processes ensure that any course corrections are timely and effective, keeping our AI ship in top condition.
So proactive management becomes crucial, doesn't it? Anticipating issues before they become full-blown problems is like spotting a storm on the horizon and adjusting your sails accordingly. But this structured approach isn't just about avoiding pitfalls, it's also about building trust and accountability.
Exactly, Rana. It transforms AI from a one-time project into a sustainable capability, enabling informed decision-making and regulatory compliance. But once we have this structured monitoring in place, it naturally leads us to consider the broader picture of AI integration, which raises an important question about the long-term strategies needed to support and sustain this transformation.